Namaskar.
Namaskar.
Your name?
My name is Priyakrsna.
Yeah, tell us how you became involved with Ananda Marga, an initiation.
Right. So a few years ago, it was in 2017, I just felt I must go to Thailand. I just felt I need to go to Thailand somehow. And I got a one-way ticket to Bangkok.
Where are you
I
living?
didn't have any. I'm from Italy.
Oh, sure.
So, yeah. So I just felt I must go there. I must go there. With a one-way ticket to Bangkok. And I didn't have any plan. And just the road brought me. I ended up in this village. It's called Sanklaburi. It's in the middle of the jungle at the border with Myanmar, between Thailand and Myanmar. And I was walking around this village for 1 week and I was feeling something, some amazing vibration. And at some point I met the children of the children's home at the market and they told me, come, come. The next day I went to visit the children's home. I met Didi. I saw all these children coming, playing, and I was amazed. So Didi told me about self-realization and service to humanity. When I heard this, I was like, wow. I was amazed. And so I asked Didi, can I volunteer here? She said, yeah, sure. What are your skills? Okay. So I just started volunteering there with the children. And there, it was just a few weeks, couple of weeks, and then I continued this travel because the visa, etc. But in that gap, it was 1 year gap, I always felt I should go back there. So then I prepared everything to go back to Banurak, is the name of the children's home. I prepared to go there and volunteer for a long period. And this time that I went back, it was 2019, March. And immediately when I came, I got initiation immediately. So there was a senior Margi, the name is Pavitra, and I was asking him many questions. What is this? What is Baba Ram Kevalam? What is the meaning? I was asking everything. And he told me, go to Bangkok and talk to Dada. So 7 hours bus ride, I went to Bangkok. And immediately I met Dada, Lilananda, who is Italian also. And he gave me initiation immediately. I didn't even know that I was getting initiation. But I guess he felt that I was ready because he showed me this is your guru, the oath, etc. I was, oh my God, amazing. And then I went back to the children's home, and like this, that I would call it really a honeymoon. It was really a sweet period with the children. I loved children. I was feeling useful, working with them, being with them, and I was growing spiritually because I was getting the lessons. Like this, a magical period. And at some point when I got also a lot of burning some scars at that time. For example, when I started just having the desire to get the fourth lesson pranayama, I remember my body started to get covered with boils. It was very painful, full of boils for many months. And they started from the feet and they grow up. At some point, for example, I got one boil. It was so big into the armpit that I needed an operation, a surgery. And I went to this hospital in the jungle. And I have to tell some details, but this is a, a crucial moment for me because uh, when they started the doctor, they gave an injection. It was supposed to be anesthesia. And they asked me, is okay? Of course, I could feel something, but I said, okay. So they started the operation. It was so painful, so painful. I think I never experienced so much pain in my life. It was so acute. Someone was there with me. I was contorted like anything. I was like in Matsya Mudra, how painful it was. And mentally, I was shouting to Baba, 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 give me more, give me. I was visualizing Baba in Varabhaya Mudra. And I was telling, give me more, give me more. I will do whatever you want. I will be your worker. I was telling all these things to Baba. I will be your worker. Give me more pain. So I was really facing the pain with this attitude. Give me more. I can. And so the pain turned into bliss. Really, it became. So that was really strong. Like with every new lesson, when I was having just the desire to get a new lesson, I was starting to burn some scars like this. And so other experience, one interesting thing, recently after initiation, I went to Bali to a sectorial retreat, and I saw many Dadas. It was wow. For me, it was wow. And Dada Dharma Vedananda was there. We were sitting, eating lunch, and there was also some girl from the children's home around me. We went there with Didi. And Dada Dharma Vedananda asked me, "Do you want to become Dada?" Oh my God, for me, I was just initiated that. So I said, and then he said, "Well, do you want to marry her?" No. But then he told me, there is no life more interesting than that of a Dada. These words so powerful for me, and I still try to tell them to other young people when I tell them to inspire them, because these words went straight to my heart when he told me, there is no life more interesting than that of a Dada. And so I started growing this desire to become Dada. And while I was in the children's home, so it's been 3 years there, and they flew away. And the children, of course, were seeing me that I was sincere in the meditation. So they were asking me all the time, "Do you want to become Dada?" And I was never replying. I was always just smiling. A few other incidents from that time. I remember it was COVID time. It was special time because we were closed from the external world, and the children's home is on a hill. It's a whole hill. And for us, it was a retreat, basically. We were doing more sadhana, more kirtan with the children. It was very blissful. I had some blissful experience in meditation there. But one incident, I remember one time I was working with Didi in the office, was in the other room, and Didi came and she told me, senior Dadas, many Dadas are passing away now. We need new great people. And when I heard this, it was again another arrow into the heart. We need new great people. And she was mentioning that Keshavananda had just passed away. She told me Keshavananda was very close to Baba. He just passed away. We need new great people. She told me it was an arrow into the heart. And it was very powerful. And then I remember also when I started having the desire to know more about Baba, I told to my Dada, I want to start reading something. And he sent from Bangkok 2 boxes full of books. It was about Baba's discourses, Baba's words, and the stories about Baba from the Acaryas. And I started reading the stories about Baba because I wanted to know about Baba. And I started reading Dada Dharma Vedananda's book, Travels with the Mystic Master. And but also other books. I was not reading systematically. I was just taking the books with Guru Mantra, like, show me, Baba, what should I learn today? And like this, Baba was really teaching me like lessons, and then the test was coming immediately after. It was really magical time. It was like this, show me what should I learn today, and then I could connect with the things that would happen that day. One time, I had this dream. I was in the middle of the ocean, and something came out of the water like a submarine. It was dark green color, kind of a submarine, but it looked kind of like an airplane also. So there was this big thing coming out of the water, coming towards me. And I could see in the cockpit, there was a pilot there, and it was coming towards me, this huge thing, but my eyes were fixed on the pilot. And as it came closer and closer, I could recognize it's Baba in Varabhaya Mudra, but I could see only the right hand because the cockpit was covering that one, but I realized it was Baba in Varabhaya. And my heart started saying, "Hey Baba, hey Baba, hey Baba, hey Baba, hey Baba," which means it's Baba, it's Baba, it's Baba in Italian. Hey Baba, hey Baba, hey Baba. And then I woke up, and for the rest of the day, my heart was singing, "Hey Baba, hey Baba, hey Baba, hey Baba." It was euphoria. euphoria. Like this, so this was a very happy experience. But another time I remember, so this time it made me full of joy. Another time, the opposite happened. It was COVID time, and I was in quarantine. And so I asked, there was another Dada living there in the children's home. I asked him, do you have some movies that I can watch? Okay. He gave me his hard drive. And so I searched in the hard drive. There were some movies, but then I saw a folder with Kirtan. So I opened the folder Kirtan. I just opened by heart, Guru Mantra, I opened one Kirtan. And it turned out it was a Kirtan that he recorded, this Dada. The name is Priyakrsna. He also played a great role to inspire me, actually. So I opened this Kirtan. I started listening to it on repeat in loop. And I started crying like anything. I was in the room alone. I was crying, shouting, ba, 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 ba. The heart was crying like anything. Ba. It was really the pain of separation. It was heartbreaking. It was going on forever. Crying, so much pain in the heart. Ba, ba, ba. With this kirtan touched some chord in my heart and made me cry like anything. So this intense experience, like this,
So
many experiences like this. Yeah,
you're in the training center in Sweden now?
yeah.
Can you tell me what
I came here.
your routine is for the day?
Yeah, the routine for the day: we wake up at 4:15. 5 we start with Prabhat Sangeet, Kirtan, meditation. We have 1 hour and a half. Then, of course, Guru Puja. We do asanas, dances, Kaushik and Tandava. Then either we do some Svadhyaya or we learn Prabhat Sangeet together, or we discuss conduct rules, and then we have breakfast at 8:30. Then from 9:30 we have cleaning time, different duties. Then in the morning we either have some individual study or some class or some karma yoga. And then at 12, again, we have Prabhat Sangeet, Kirtan, meditation, lunch 1:30 to 2. Then we have a break. And at 3, again, we start from 3 to 5:30. We have karma yoga work. And 5:30, again, we start Prabhat Sangeet, Kirtan, meditation, asanas, swadhyaya. Then there is dinner. And then there is a break. So dinner is 8 to 8:30, and then there is a break. At 9:30, we have Avarta Kirtan and the last meditation. So individual Guru Puja, so you can continue as long as you want, and 10:30, 11, you go to sleep. So like this every day.
So you also have STP?
Yeah. SPT, yeah?
Yeah. How long does that go for?
I already Sadhana Pitta training. We did this summer because I've been here for 3 years, almost 3 years, no, 2 years and a half, sorry. 2 years and a half I've been here. And this summer, we did XPT and it was an amazing experience. So
Would it go
for
for
8 days.
8 days?
Sorry?
I was just asking how long did
Some
it go for? You said 8 days.
Yeah. I did it in the old BTC, which is abandoned now, but it's extremely vibrated because they did 1 year Akanda Kirtan there some years ago. It was really blissful to be with Baba alone in complete silence. I never felt hungry, even though I was eating just a handful of dal or a handful of rice for the whole day. It was really blissful. And taking a bath in the river, it was really, really blissful.
I think it is a very
Some
important aspect of the training to do the SPT. So before there is mental training, but here you're learning humility and development of character and spiritual surrender. Yeah?
Yes, exactly. With the SPT, what I felt is Baba, now I'm ready to come with you anywhere, anytime. I really felt this during the SPT. I felt I can go anywhere right now or anytime with you, wherever you want me, I can go. I decided to come here in training center for Baba's birthday, actually. It was Baba's birthday. And I had a lot of expectation for it. And so when the time came to celebrate Baba's birthday here, I remember I came to this very room where I am now. Some brother was playing kirtan, and there were Baba's photos, big Baba's photos on every wall. And I was seeing Baba smiling at me on every wall, and I couldn't control it. I exploded crying, bursted out in crying of joy, of course. It was really blissful. This was the
So sweet.
yeah. So of course training is intense. I call it a pressure cooker, but I can't wait to go out in the field and do something with Baba. Whatever he wants me to do, I will do. Very much. Thank you. Namaskar.